And we're back, continuing on. Okay, last time, kind of, get down. I got a Chromebook up here with, like, very important information for somebody else, and I can't have you jumping on it. Okay, last time, did we own this house? I don't remember if I did. Oops, I'm stuck on the bike. Yeah, we did. Come on, cat, get down. Bumping my mic. Okay, sorry. Last time, we, got trounced by the rival, making do by catching Pokemon and doing stuff like that. So we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Like, after loads of time grinding out the daycare effectively, like, we finally got, like, a team that can fight. We kind of got some bases covered. Cat, get down. Don't step on the Chromebook. I got, like, an auction. I'm, like, watching for my dad in the background, and I don't need you messing it up. No, sit. No, sit. Okay. Ugh, right, that's a flying move, but... Okay, so yes, we got a Charizard. We got a Gyarados. We got a Sandslash. We've got a Pidgeotto. So, a lot of our bases are starting to get covered. But, we're very close to our Ivysaur leveling up. God, get off the freaking Chromebook. Sorry. Like, I'm trying to, like, keep track of this to not mess up. I'm watching, like, an auction stream for my dad. I got a couple of items off it already, and I gotta wait, like, a while for the next thing. And I don't want the cat pressing a button. Can you get down? Oh, come on. Don't do this now. If you want to sit, then sit on my lap. Just sit down. Sit. Sit. Just don't step on the Chromebook. Okay, because if I recall, like, the starters evolve at Sweet Scent. Probably not. The starters evolve at 30, so it'd be very funny if we could get a Venusaur before we even get to the SSN. Competition, I can't get enough. Because I think the next thing, yeah, we have to do is go on the SSN, or, like, this is... Blue Sprout. All right. Because, yeah, I still want to power level my starter, because that seems to be working. Again, I was trying to enforce level caps, but after I lost most of the team, I just could not keep it going. Because just, like, I literally have nothing else that can fight, so I've got to, like, forego the level caps in order to, like, even make progress. Yeah, we'll just wake him up. Just wake him up, get in there. Nope. So, maybe I'm getting cocky now, because just, like, I've got one really strong Pokemon I can depend on, and I got some others that can finally, like, pull some weight. And I think just, like, with scaling right now, I think we're kind of, like, ahead, at least for a little bit. That could fall back very quickly. But at the very least, for right now... Got a stronger Magnemite. Alright, not very effective, but, still is, like, the strongest attack we got. Crit. There we go. Cool. It's getting there. Sorry, now that we're this far, like, potions now are cheap healing, even though a couple of hours ago they were expensive healing. And I should be catching more Pokemon, but like, okay. Let's focus on a small team. If I got a small team, yes, I should have like, you know, some as a backup. Growlithe. Let's just test my cockiness. Let's not test my cockiness. Oh yeah, I should have used Charizard. That was or Charizard, Gyarados. Sorry. That'll do it. Vulpix. Hoping to get a Vulpix. That'd be a great like fire Pokemon to have. Okay, because at the very least, we're ahead of our rival, like, in terms of level. Again, I wasn't trying to level like this. I was trying to stay within a range, but, you know. Spearow. Actually. Okay, it's kind of good that missed. Let's just try a Pokeball and see if we can get it. Yeah, get a Spearow, because, just trading doesn't count towards, like... There we go. Because, yeah, technically, trading a Pokemon, like, in a city is one... Not even an encounter. Spearow's name is... There we go. Yeah, I was waiting for you to get his attention. No, there was that girl who wanted a Spearow, and she's got, like, a Farfetch'd. And it's like, okay, that could be a fun addition. At least it's different. Yeah, keep bringing out the Rattatas. Easy kills. So, you know, that Spearow is our one encounter, our one Pokemon for that area. It was a repeat, but we can trade the repeat. So I gotta pull up my thing. I forget what route this even is. Almost. We are right on the precipice. And there is a trainer up ahead. I see him. Old man! I have never lost. Well, prove it. Freaking Groudon. It's like, that's not even out yet. That I'm a little more worried about. Damn it. Okay. Rock won't do anything to him. It does enough. Low speed, just do another one, and we move faster. Dumb it. Okay, it's fine. Do another Rock Tomb. Okay, sorry, Voltorb, and I keep it just like, that's one of the ones that knows explosion. I cannot risk that. Okay, they should both level up after this. Critical hit, but it still did piddly. So I see Voltorb specifically, and I know just sort of like, that is a potential disaster. Alright, there we go. That should do it. And if I'm right, I don't remember. I think it's level 30 for starters. But Charizard and Shredder should level up. There we go. Gamer Dirk. My first loss. Good job. Ah, damn. Okay, I think it's higher. I can't remember if it was 30 or 32. Escape rope. Okay, good. Don't you think it's hard to think of names for Pokemon? Especially if you're caught a whole bunch. In Lavender Town, there's a man who rates Pokemon nicknames. He can even help you rename your Pokemon. Alright. I'm looking for the Pokemon Nidorana. Nidorino? Okay. Professor Oak's raids, if you... I think so. You've only caught 60 type. Yeah, here's the problem, and I did look into this. It's just sort of like the EXP shares. It's like, okay, well, we find that eventually, and then that'll help out a lot. The EXP share is only available if you catch 50 types of Pokemon. I don't think we can catch that many on every route. Route 12. Okay, Snorlax is in the way, but that'd be a good catch. Okay, so that's the, you know, hold up there. So, yeah, I think the only route is the SSN. There's the Diglett Cave. I wonder where that goes. Maybe it'd be worth checking that out just to see. Now, where's the girl who wanted the Spearow? I think it's you. You have a Spearow? You want to trade it for my Farfetch'd? Sure. That's why he's called Barter. Okay, I gotta check. Yeah, I know I've missed a lot. But yeah, in Vermilion City, you can get a Farfetch'd. Over Chiding. Thank you. Okay. We got a Farfetch'd. I mean, probably not. He's even got an item with him. See the stick? Yeah, give it back. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Take your stick back. I'm sorry, man. I didn't know it was yours. Okay. Normal flying. You know, it's another bird. Prevents loss of accuracy. It's at least different. Wait. What route was that? I gotta mark it on my thing. Route 11? Yeah. Spearow. Spearow, but then he was traded in. I think I'm keeping track of stuff. Like, I know I've missed Pokemon opportunities, but now it's just sort of like, we don't need a water Pokemon right now because we got Gyarados, so maybe we're just better off just, like, waiting. So, I don't know. If I keep the team small, it's easier to manage. Alright, just thinking carefully. I think we're good. So, yeah, because we need to... Biggest thing is we need cut on the SSN, so I think... This SSN is a famous luxury cruise ship. It visits Vermilion once a year. Is there anything in the Diglett Cave before we get that far? I mean, it's Diglett Cave. We're probably just going to run into a load of Diglets, so let's just pop on a Repel. For only 100 steps. But, you know, Repel, and if you got a, you know, a strong Pokemon in front, in like, you know, they got to reach a certain threshold in order to bother you. Man, that doesn't last long. Well... I just don't want to get harassed every 5 seconds, but okay. Diglett. And just give him a tackle. Okay. I'm going to go with the 1 per thing, so we're just going to call that a dead. I didn't really want a Ditto, but there you go. Now we're not getting a Ditto. I went inside Rock Tunnel, but it's pitch black and scary in there. I could get a Pokemon to use Flash and light it up. Yeah, but I don't got Flash. Route 2. Diglett's Cave. We're gonna have to go back through Diglett's Cave. Faded Pokemon just has no energy left to battle. It can still use moves like Cut outside of battle. That's nice, actually. I'm looking for the Pokemon Abra. Wanna trade it for my Mr. Mime? That actually might be kind of cool, but then again, an Abra. Damn. Yeah, now I'm gonna get harassed by a bunch of freaking Digletts trying to get through the thing. Okay, I'm looking at the auction. I'm gonna have to, like... Yeah, I'll go... Okay, sorry, I'm looking at that auction. Okay, I'm gonna get out of Diglett Cave. This should be no big deal. Because actually Charizard can, you know, just do grass moves and just rip them up. Okay, I gotta watch the auction. I'm gonna be off for a bit, so, you know, we'll come back and we'll then jump onto the SSN. So, back in a little bit. And we're back. Okay, continuing on. Just, yeah, got out of the Diglett Cave. I even tried the, what is it, like the X-Tracker or whatever, so I got to refight these 2 Picnickers up here, and they actually were a bit stronger, like they had evolved Pokemon and everything, but, Charizard is almost level 32, that's the evolution level, so, yeah, so, okay, but no point in stalling, let's just get on the SSN and then do our best, hopefully a lot of water Pokemon there. Welcome to the SSN. Excuse me, do you have a ticket? Timmara, flash the SS ticket. Great, welcome to the SSN. Yeah, now we're on the boat for a bit. But I feel okay. I feel more confident than I did. Now, the passengers are restless from this long voyage. You might be challenged by the more bored ones. Bonjour, I am the waiter on this ship. I will be happy to serve you anything you please. Less strong silent type. At least, like, Nintendo's having fun, like, acknowledging the silent protagonist. I was gonna say, let's go right to left. I am but a solitary traveler. My solo companions and friends are Pokemon I caught on my journeys. Everyone's French now. Still watching that auction. I got, like, 50 items before I gotta, like, pay attention again, so... Growlithe. Yeah, we're not gonna tempt fate with that, but... Is there a cabin we can rest on to, like, you know, recover? But here we go. Burp. Yeah, I can intimidate too. Bring it on. But it failed. Yeah, that's what I thought. Punk. There we go. It's good to do that with more Pokemon. Another Growlithe? Well... Sure. Come on, Gyarados, you're so much bigger. Alright. Now Burp can burp all over him. I was thinking, it's like, that's probably not going to do quite enough damage. There we go. My friends. A lot of rich, bougie bastards on here. I suppose I really should have thought. Is there a cabin, like, where we can rest or something? You look tired, would you? Okay, good. There is a place we can sleep to at least recover some, like, our Poké Center on the ship, thank God. Oh my God! An intruder! You insolent pup! How dare you barge in? I mean, yes, that is totally fair. How much longer will the Chromebook's battery last? Yeah, that's a while longer. Okay, should be enough to finish this up. Nidoran. Yeah, even if they use Peck, we're fine. Nidoran. Nidorino. I know I'm saying their names wrong. We're good. Oh, come on, Charizard. You can do better than that. Yeah, again, I wasn't trying to power level, but that's just kind of how it happened in the end of it. So, you know, again, I'll take any advantage I can get. I'm just going to be totally sure. Boo! I would like a cherry pie, please. Okay, nope, sorry. That's the other guy outside. She wants a pie. World Cruise is so elegant yet cozy. I'm always traveling with Wiggly Tuff. I never leave home without it. Boop, boop. Okay, is everybody a trainer here? I love Pokemon, do you? I love it if you get out of my face. Youngster Tyler. Nidoran. Not too worried, although I should not be careless. I go just like, come on, I'm a 10 levels over you. What are you going to do, punk? I should not get cocky, though. That's what's going to screw me, is like, I'm going to get too cocky at some point. Like, on one hand, it's like, I'm definitely, like, well, I guess my biggest problems were, I would have been fine if I had just gotten to the rival, or if I knew he was coming and I could have better prepared. I could have, like... Brick Break. That would have been great if Grog was still alive. Do 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 Pidgey, Pidgey. Again, I want that Venusaur, so a little bit more. Not very effective. Keep forgetting. Super effective, but again, like, we got pretty good defenses. Nidoran. Sorry. It's been all the day. I am very tired watching this thing, but okay. Shh, I'm a global police agent. I'm on the trail of Team Rocket. They're up to nothing good. Oh, I should have done like, what's his name from Spyro? I'm a secret agent. Don't remember which room was mine. I say ours, it's really that woman's, and she's just being nice enough to let us sleep there. So, thank you. Okay, let's take a look around. Because, yeah, what way is the captain? Because I remember we gotta talk to the captain. You, mon petit, we're busy here. Out of the way. Sir? Great ball. There we go. That's gonna be nice. I saw an odd berry in the trash. I wonder what that was. Him. Indeed I am le chef. Le main course is eels al barbecue. Les guests will mutiny, I fear. I'm so busy, I'm getting dizzy. You have to give me room here. Back the hell off, boy. I only get to peel onions. Chesto berry? We've not had any berries. Did you about Snorlax? It's a glutton. No other Pokemon eats and sleeps the way Snorlax cannon does. Got some berries. I peel spuds every day. Alright, let's see. This ship, she is a luxury liner for trainers of the world. At every port, we hold parties with invited trainers. Hold on, I think... I'm fairly certain this is where the rival battle is. I've journeyed far and wide, but in all my travels, I've never seen any Pokemon sleep like this one. It was something like this. Now, how do we wake it up is the question. Check out what I fished up. Sorry. Goldie, Goldie, Goldie. Yeah, this trainer should maybe get Charizard up there. So I'm also using type advantages, so it's just sort of like, yeah, who else is going to be better to fight these Pokemon than my starter Leaf Pokemon? Almost there. One more good one. Goldie, 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 Goldie. There we go. You did it, Charizard. Trust me, even I confuse myself on this stupid thing I've done. What Charizard is evolving? Okay. At least I got a tank. But I say that, there's still so much game to go. Like, I think the highest, like, highest rival Pokemon is 70. Congratulations, your Charizard evolved into Venusaur! Hooray! Competing against the youngs keeps me useful. The young keep me useful? Not the youngs, but you get the idea. Brooks. Pikachu! Go Charizard! Venusaur! There we go. And his stats should be jacked now, so... Oh, right. Stardust. I think that's like another valuable sell item. Oh yes, I've seen some Pokemon ferry people across the water. Small trees can be chopped down using the move Cut. Remember this, Cut is an HM technique. Once learned, it is not so easily discarded. Yeah, like, that's why it's so, like, particular where, like, I don't believe it. I don't believe I saw you at the party. Yeah, like, HMs can only be forgotten, like, under certain conditions, and I'm trying to remember what they are. Like, they are weird. I mean, yeah, again, like, Charizard really, like, he'd be good enough to take on, Surge. Like, since he's basically resistant to lightning, like, he could tank that too. So, I'm not sure what to do next. Because, okay. Gotta keep track of my stuff here. Just a second, gotta pull up the thing. Because, yeah, what are the next gyms? It's, well, the thing is, the gym leader jumps from, you know, we got Surge, then after that, yeah, it's Erica. So, like, grass type, it's just like, I mean, even then, it's like, well, I could still probably just tank it. But, you know, it'd be good to have, like, a fire Pokemon or something for that. Yeah, one of those. Yeah, I'm not so cocky to, like, let Charizard fight a fire Pokemon. Nope. I'm cocky, not stupid, in theory. Oh, come on. As tempting as it is to have Farfetch'd take him on. No, 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 no. But so yeah, next is Surge, next is Erica. And again, just like, okay, we're still type matching. That means if we really got no other choice, like, we're not going to take extra damage from, like, grass Pokemon. Oh, wait, what? He did what? Oh, hold on. I must salute you. You damn well better. Me and my daddy think the Safari Zone is awesome. I wish we could go there again. Have you gone to the Safari Zone in Fuchsia City? I did not read that as... There are many kinds of rare Pokemon. Yeah, but like the badges jump from like going from Lieutenant Surge to like, you know, Erica, late 29s, and then jumps to 40. I hear many people get seasick. The captain said he's awfully sick. He was all pale. Our captain is a sword master. He's awesome at using cut. Say he even teaches cut to Pokemon. Well, ahoy there! Are you seasick? No? Haha, Sailor Trevor. Match up? Yeah, easy. Again, just like, this is what I know I keep saying it, I repeat it all the time, but like, this is what I always did on like, you know, on other Pokemon games. Basically, like, you know, all the handheld ones, like, I would just main my one Pokemon. Even if it was weak to something, I would just revive it, have it push through it, or have like a different move and that would still do damage. Like, it would just like, it would still like crush everything in its way. Hey matey, let's do a little jig. I'd rather not, but if you insist, I can bust your feet. Edmund. Machops are, well, yeah, Machops are actually probably very useful for sailing. Like, just strong, can deal with cargo and, like, mass and such. Just yada yada yada. That's what the music sounds like. Hey, scrubbing Texas is hard work. Ugh, I feel ill. I got seasick, so I stepped out to get some air. Alright, nothing else up here. Well, then what's over here? My buddy Machoke is super strong. He has enough strength to move big rocks. Super potion? I'm taking this. Thank you. Hyper potion? Jesus, someone just threw this away? I was gonna say. Come on then. My sailor's prize at stake. Do 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 do. Yeah, again, just use the Pokemon that's strongest against these and end it quick. Like, a lot of people, like, looking up, like, Nuzlocke advice and stuff like that. It's just, like, end a battle as quickly as possible. The more turns a battle takes, you know, the more times you get hit, i.e. the more times, like, a critical hit can happen, etc. And it's just sort of, like, makes sense. Just, like, end a decisive pummeling. Your spirit sank me. Oh, wait. You know what they say about sailors in battling? Battleship, I don't know. Leonardo. Just a shelter. Nope, not. I'm clicking too fast. I'm hiding. Oh, jeez. I like feisty kids like you. Don't say that while we're in a cabin alone. Horsey, I should actually watch my grass moves. Yeah, still got enough. I do have Vine Whip still, but you know, it's just weaker. I could teach him, you know, what was it, like Seed Shot or something. It's just like one of those like hits 2 to 5 times. It's just like, that's fun and all, and it'd probably be like actually really effective if like it actually lands and it's like super effective. But you know, consistency is key. There we go. Lost it. Whoops. Ether! Ether! Trust me, another thing I want to do, like Nuzlocke. Yeah, I've wanted to do like a proper one for a long while, but I've also wanted to do, also inspired by Alpharad, the Lifelock, Light Lock, where it's like Super Smash Bros, but every, you know, once a character dies, it dies. It's like, that sounds really cool. I've sat on that and I wanted to do that for years, but, you know, if Alpharad had so many problems with it and he, you know, is like, I don't know, a pro Smash player or something, I don't know how I'd fare. And like on top of that, it's like, that was an accident, but that'll do. Because just like, you know, preferably do it on hard. It's like, yeah, there's room to like customize, but like if you're not doing it at like peak difficulty, what else are you doing? But you know, a light lock sounds awesome. I've wanted to do that for a long time. It still works. Needs a rest. Hello, stranger. I can't tell if you're from the seas or mountains, but stop and chat. All my Pokemon are from the sea. Okay, is that what they're... Oh, I thought he was like a hiker, and just like, a hiker and a sailor sharing a bed? How interesting. Ow. Probably is a thing in another, like a double battle in another game. If I can't remember, where it's like double battle with it just sort of like, a hiker and a sailor, and it's just sort of like, but it's weird because the sailor has like rock Pokemon, but the hiker has water Pokemon. Oh, hell wacky. Not to trivialize, but like this is my reward for picking like a starter Pokemon that works for this. Like this would be such a pain, or like at least it would take longer. If I had to like get, well, you know, that's when the Bellsprout would have its uses if I, you know, took the Charmander at first or something. Or the Squirtle, yeah, could power through it if it was strong enough or had different moves to like, you know, bypass it. Okay. Well, we're getting every bit of XP we can squeeze, and I know we missed a bunch of stuff back on, you know, the route after Mount Moon. But, okay. Yeah, it's this way. Okay, we should be good for this. There's one Pokemon I'm worried about that he's actually got, and it's not his Charmander, which is probably a Charmeleon right now, I think. Okay, I'd be so... Bonjour! Imagine seeing you here. Were you really invited? So how's your Pokedex coming? I already caught 40 kinds, pal. Different kinds are everywhere. Crawl around in grassy areas and look hard for them. Yeah. Now it's on. Rival Rusty. Pidgeotto. Okay, yeah, like... Here's the thing, guy. We're kind of at a different class now. I am not getting blindsided by you again, in theory. Yeah, even a super effective strong gust. Tackle. Birdo down. Yeah, come on. Bring out that Charmeleon. Kadabra. This was the only thing I was really worried about was the Kadabra, but I think just like sheer force of will. There you go. That was what I was worried about. Charmeleon. As tempting as it is to just like stick with it and fight a fire Pokemon with my thing, I'm not going to be that reckless. That's what Burp is for. Don't you know about type advantages, dude? See, now you're the one who's getting trounced. You're the one who's going to lose 4 Pokemon here. Actually, in theory, he does lose a Pokemon here. Because, yeah, I remembered at least there was a rival battle on the SSN. Because, famously... It's what's going to happen to this Rattata next. Or the Raticate. It's also his weakest Pokemon by quite a bit, but Burp's got this. Gonna grab it by the tail, shake it around, drown it. Because, yeah, famously, and I know the next time we're gonna see the rival is in the Pokemon Tower, where, like, you put, where dead Pokemon go to rest. Humph! At least you're raising your Pokemon. Doing my best, or other people are raising it for me and I'm getting the credit. I heard there was a cut master on board, but he was just a seasick old man. Cut itself is really useful. Yep, it'll be handy. You should go see him, too. Smell ya. Because, yeah, like, as, like, the theory goes... Yuck, shouldn't have looked. I suppose we should have known. How to conquer seasickness. The captain's reading this. Oh, I feel hideous. Seasick. Rub the captain's back. Rub, 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 rub. Bedside manner. Phew, thank you. I'm feeling much better now. You want to see my hidden cut technique? I could show you my prized cut technique if I weren't so ill. I know, you can have this hidden machine. Teach cut to your Pokemon and you can use it to cut anytime. Alright, using cut you can chop down small trees. Why not try it with the trees around Vermilion City? Alright. Because, yeah, I think I'm going to just teach that to my boy, Charmander. Yeah, get rid of a move. Yeah, cut. I mean, it's only 50 and, like... You know, it's only a slightly stronger tackle, but you know what? It's going to be useful. It's going to be a good, like, all-round normal attack. It looks like a giant eye. Oh! Another Pokemon can learn Cut, so maybe be wise to at least put it on another guy. Probably not as good as Slash, but, you know, in this case, it's got utility. Yeah, so like 30 items on that auction. Yeah, just waiting. Okay. Later. Thanks for having me on board. Look at it go. It's actually so elegant. Okay. Now we got cut. Actually, then this gym is right here. Whose gym is this? Of main Pokemon gym, leader Surge. Oh, Surge. Okay. What was that, Captain American? The Lightning American. Okay, I thought Surge's was, like, in a different area, but since we're here... Okay, we'll put Shredder up front. Because he should still be, you know, strong enough. Pikachu! He still should be strong enough. He can tank damage, and, you know, especially Rock Tomb should be very useful. But if he starts to get too beaten up, we can always swap to Charizard. Yeah, which is stronger, Cut or Slash? Probably Slash. Yep. It's Pikachu! Well, he might not be able to move. Let's not. Oh, Paralyzed Heal is up here. Again, even when I play normally, it's just like... that sucks. This is probably gonna miss. Damn it. You rat bastard! There we go. So, Dwayne. Yeah, how strong is, yeah, 50, 95, 70, 100. Okay, yeah, Slash is way stronger, but duly noted. And high crit ratio, too. Yeah, Rock Tomb's about the same strength, but it's like 50... I'm a lightweight, but I'm good with electricity. That's why I joined this gym. Alright. Engineer Bailey. I'm a little worried about that Voltorb, honestly, because of the freaking... I just don't... Oh, come on. He's fine. There we go. Critical hit. Good. There you go. Good job, Shredder. You're all right. I hate the stupid Magnemite. That's what I thought. Critical hit, but, you know, not very effective. Still did quite a bit. Slowed it down. So we can probably get our Slash off, and I bet that'll be enough to take it out. God damn it. Kind of banking on. Damn it. Oh no. If he uses... No! Sonic Boom could kill him! Oh! No. Do not use birds in a lightning gym. No, 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 no. Even that still did lots of damage, but yeah, this will do it. Okay, you know, nothing's stopping us from leaving the gym and then going to the Pokemon Center real quick. If they didn't want us doing this, they should have locked the door on our way in. Do. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Yeah, I figured then you can open this up. When I was in the army, Lieutenant Surge was my strict CO. He was the hard tact master. I'm trying to remember all the the Family Guy jokes from that. Yeah, never mind. Okay, Shred, you got it. Actually, just use Slash and just see how that works. Nice. That was probably better than using Rock Tomb. Stop. You're very good. Lights are different colors, the flashing on and off. It's Sunnyzone. Zoro is famous for his cautious nature in the army. Okay. Oh, I bet. Okay, cool. Like, okay, so one of them. Kind of funny how, like, if you... Oh. Sorry, scratch my eye. Oh, come on. They keep resetting. Okay, I think I got lucky there. Hey, kid! What do you think you're doing here? You won't live long enough in combat, not with your puny power. I'll tell you, kid, electric Pokemon saved me during the war. They zap my enemies into paralysis. The same as I'll do to you. Easy. I'm just imagining him voice, I can't remember his name, but who played, like, the big bad Colonel character in Avatar. The Blue Cat People one, yes. Let's try Slash. Actually, probably would have been better to use Rock Tomb first. Nope, that worked. His defense taking a hit, but he's fine for right now. Shredhead is doing good. It's Pikachu. There we go. A Raichu. Okay, we're about evenly matched. Now let's go with Rock Tomb and try and slow it down. Increases evasiveness, but if it can't dodge, and if I go faster than it, I bet that one tweak is all I needed. Damn. So close. One more should do it. Super Potion! I should have known. I mean, we are faster than this Raichu, though. Nice! Okay, I was gonna say, we should swap out after this. There we go. Good job, Shred. Now that's a shocker. You're the real deal, kid. Fine then, take the Thunder Badge. And lots of money for winning. Thank you, sir. The Thunder Badge cranks up your Pokemon's speed. It also lets Pokemon fly. Let your Pokemon fly. Lightning quick anytime, kid. You're special, kid. Take this. Receive. Contains Shockwave. Teach it to an electric Pokemon. Will do, sir. Sir, thank you, sir. Goodbye, sir. Thank you for the battle, sir. I learned a lot, sir. All right. That's our third badge. Now, if only we knew how to fly. Okay, I'm starting to feel okay here. Like, we took a really hard hit with the last rival fight, the second one, but, or I suppose the third, because we took a hard hit on that one. Now I feel like we're doing okay, even though there's a lot of game left to go. We don't even have half the badges yet. We still got things to deal with, like Team Rocket, our rival showing up again. Like, there's so much more to do. Well, let's try to go back to... Can we go through yet? Because there's the guy with the berries. Keep hitting the screenshot button. Now that we got some berries, though... Oh, yeah, we can just do that. There we go, that helps out a lot. Was it this guy? Nope, Poliwhirl. Nope, not this house, because... Wait, maybe it is? Yeah, I don't need... I'm good. There you are. I concur. Variety of medicines for berry powder, blah, 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 blah. Good for you, then. I have just the thing. Obtain the powder jar. Put the powder jar in the key items pocket. There's something new on the second floor of the Pokemon Centers at the direct corner. They installed the wireless adapter machine for crushing berries. This is where you came in. Yeah, I have a favor to ask, one that I can trust only to you. Could you make berry powder for me using that machine? Don't forget, the machine is at the direct corner of the Pokemon Centers. Okay. I understand the concept of crushing berries and then bringing them to you, because that's what you want me to do. So, direct corner of the second level? Why put it in such a weird spot? Wait. I mean, I didn't read his directions correctly. What? Energy powder, heal powder, revive herbs, iron, carb, zinc. Oh, this guy will net us, yeah, like the EV things. I'll have to look into that and double check. Okay, I gotta keep an eye on this auction here. It's getting close to when I need to step in, so we'll be back in a little bit. So, like, we're making progress here. We got cut, so hold on. We're not done with the episode yet. Just give me a second. Okay, back. I got a couple minutes here, because, yeah, we're just gonna cut that down. Yeah, I didn't even look at the berry powder thing, but we're moving on. So, if we go over here, how long is it to get to, like, Vermilion City? Or, no, not Vermilion. Where we gotta go next? Is it a new route? It is a new route. Okay. Go to 9. You have a Pokemon with you. You're mine. Okay. Hey! Yeah, that's still, like, our most effective move against grass Pokemon right now. We don't have really a grass killer at the moment. Yeah, that still works. Just crashing through. Okay, we gotta be on the lookout. I know we've missed lots of Pokemon in potential spots, and it's just like, well, if we keep the team small, I can keep it compact. We need like a proper, like a worthy, like throw into the next thing. We need something that can take on grass. Like, let's see, what gyms do we even got? Like, obviously a fire gym, but if we can keep Burp up to snuff, which I'll figure out how to level them later. We got fire. What's the order we got here? Okay, because we got the lightning bat, or you know, the electric badge, so we got to worry about grass, poison, psychic. That one might be a bit tough if we don't get like something that can at least do bite. Psychic, fire, and then mostly ground type. And then Elite Four, which, you know, that's going to be a whole other issue when we get there. But for right now, you know, that's what we got. It's coming together. We got some things we still got to sort out, but in the meantime, I'm curious about something. Probably does not work like this. Nope. Where is it? The Versus Seeker? Cannot use that. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll call it a wrap for right now. Next time we continue, we will carry on, and we will make our way to... We'll go right to Route 9. I suppose we got to go, like, all the way down and try to get to Lavender Town. Because if we go from, I'm thinking, no, yeah, Saffron City's locked off, and then Vermilion City, but then there's the the Snorlax in the way. So it's got to be, you know, go this way, go through some stuff, get to the Pokemon, or, you know, Lavender Town, Pokemon Tower, and I think Erica's gym, maybe? I don't know. Goes down, then we got Fuchsia City. I'm looking, I think I got this right. Yeah, then we got Fuchsia City, for, like, I think that actually is Sabrina's gym, because she's just so famously, like, Cinnabar Island I know is Blaine. And then, yeah, well, and then there's the one in, Viridian City, and I know that's, you know, we'll get there when we get there. So, we're making progress here. We'll call it a wrap right now. We will see how it plays out next time. So, until next time, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe and all that. This is Timmara, signing off.